don't think you wanna get rich. You don't really want it. You don't really want it. Now you don't want that late night gas with no break, like crash in the daylight. I see it in your face. You don't want that blood, sweat, tears in a bunk bed. Peers know they upset. That Lambo in your gate. Nah, you can't take a loss like that. Off that. Wasn't really forced to shop at Ross like that. Don't know how it feel to can't afford like that. Off deck. Right back, had to get it out the mud. We took. Now they tell me do it for the love. Gotta do it just because. Got this ballin' in my blood. Think I came this far to shoot dubs. I don't think you tryna get rich. You don't want it. You ain't really tryna get rich. You don't want it. I don't think you want. Now you ain't got what it takes to do it like me. Get your head up in the game or you can sightsee. Waiting for a handout, this ain't that right league. Spend so much time out here ballin', it's my wifey. These are what I live, I breathe, I sleep, my dreams are lavish. Went from check to check to check the balance. I press, I bet you flop, you all theatric. I'm mostly savage, gambling, take advantage. I'm here to ball while you call off work. When that top jump back, what I call off vert. Before I hit my context, check my call off first. See if I can make a play to get it all off merge. Woo! Let an animal loose. My separation off finesse, I'm just preparing to shoot. Or I can put you on some skates, breaking ankles and news, saying this is what they pay me to do. I don't think you try to get rich. You don't want it.
2K Sports checks in with our loyal viewers with a broadcast from Utah, downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, the home of the Jazz, Energy Solutions Arena. The Utah Jazz come into this one after the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. Smart is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Ashik in at the 5.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark, a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well, and what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Here's the screen. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Barnes. And the 76ers get it back. That's good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Now, here is Irving. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Henderson kicks to Parker. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Thompson's got 5 now.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Parker. He has 5. Henderson, no good.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Smart passes to O'Quinn. Smart dishes to Thompson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Outside Irving. To the left wing. Here's Hardaway. And O'Quinn sends it back. And they're able to recover. Henderson, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
And O'Quinn kicks to Ashik.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Irving. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. He dishes it to Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving passes to Henderson.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Smart kicks to O'Quinn. Ashik dishes to O'Quinn. Ashik, the pass to O'Quinn. Here's Smart. No good from outside. Jazz trailed by 3. Now Irving. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Parker with no one around. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Jabari Parker.
And guys, this 76ers team still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Irving. Here's the screen. In the corner, Henderson with it. The 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
Smart kicks to O'Quinn. Smart dishes to O'Quinn. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Oh, stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
You know, you don't like the foul, but if the alternative is giving up a dunk, it's an easy choice to make. I think it sets a tone for your defense around the rim. Make them earn it.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And then for Philadelphia, Kufis checked in for Asher. Damari Carroll comes in for Barnes. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Smart.
Philadelphia foul call.
Barbosa. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Your Jazz dancers, give it
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Kicks to Thompson. And it's Bayless in the corner. He feeds it to O'Quinn. Excellent D there from Allen.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now, here's Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Kufis inside, working on Allen. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
One-on-one here. Here's Bayless. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed with the over-the-back call.
And, Greg, you know I was an offensive rebounder in my day. And I like that kind of aggressive play. But he's got to do a little better job of trying to get position earlier in that case.
That's a good point. Positioning is so vital when you're trying to rebound the basketball, and that's something that wasn't on display on that possession. Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Exum kicks to Barbosa. And it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Bayless. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And it's Carroll in the corner. Puts up a three. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard this, that the nickname that has been given to DeMarre Carroll, the Junkyard Dog, I think it's apropos. Kid drafted out of Missouri back in the 2009 draft.
Yeah, and he actually had to show perseverance to hang around as he bounced around a bit. But I think he's found a home now.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. There's a screen. Pass to Miles. Fires it up. Can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now.
And Carroll, an energy player who's developed a reliable three-point stroke. I mean, he can also hurt you in transition. He's got terrific size and athleticism, and he also really knows how to play without the basketball.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And Carroll, by advanced stats, one of the most productive small forwards in our league. I mean, one thing I like, even as he's developed into a three-point threat, he still has an instinct for cutting to the rim off the ball when his defender turns his head. I mean, one of the things I think that allows his team to be so good is his understanding of how to play the game.
So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. And Bayless kicks to Miles. Top of the key, Bayless to the paint. The shot's good from O'Quinn. O'Quinn's got his second bucket tonight. And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
For Bayless, it was his 6th team in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Exum with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Thompson outside. Dishes to Hill. Shot clock at 5. .156 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Exum. No luck. And Philadelphia the other way now. Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively, you go see Jared. Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backdoor.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now, here's Thompson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
From deep, Miles. Now the pass to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks it to Koufos. And here's Miles outside. Utah leading by 3. There's 42 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Exum passes to Thompson. And that one's good. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Carroll dishes to Bayless. Carroll, no one around him. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Bayless has got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Exum. The feed to Barbosa. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Omer Ashik is out there with Coach Koufos. Then it's Jared Bayless. Then it's Damari Carroll. And it's Thompson in the shooting guard position. In the corner, Irving with it. Parker outside. And goes to Koufos, picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Koufos. Barnes comes in for Damari Carroll. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jared Bayless. And Plumlee kicks to Parker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The 76ers trail by 3. Now the dish to Ashik. Feeds to O'Quinn. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Scoring his 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And here is Irving. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Ball's knocked loose. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
The screen from Thompson. Passes it to O'Quinn. Plumlee with the steal. And now Utah, fast break. It's tipped. And stolen by Barnes. Now the 76ers on the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Plumlee with the screen. Here's Hardaway. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Koufos checked in for Philadelphia. Smart kicks to Ashik. Barnes passes to Ashik. Smart dishes to Thompson. They set the screen. Clock at 4. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Jazz shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. It's Henderson on the wing. He has 5.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Ashik the screen for Thompson. To the wing right side. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Lets it go from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Thompson's got 13.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Smart. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Kicks it to Koufos. He dishes it to Smart. Barnes. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Hardaway. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Henderson against Barnes. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And Kosta Koufos, an excellent rotation center. I mean, he gets after it on the inside. He'll give you some rebounds, can block some shots. He's made himself into a factor.
And Koufos not really a shooter, Clark. He does his damage around the rim.
Yeah, he really does. The former Buckeye is a great screen setter. He attacks the offensive glass, plays within himself, and knows his role, and he does it well.
Bogdanovich just checked in for Utah. Irving kicks to Plumlee. Pass to Parker. Koufos grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 4. Thompson in the corner. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 15 points for Klay Thompson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Irving drives in. And the layup falls.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
The 76ers have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Thompson passes to Smart. Oh, trying for it. Sweet little floater. Smart's got the lead back up to 6 now for the 76ers.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Utah calls timeout. Marcus Smart was drafted to the Celtics as their future point guard. He came in with a lot of work to do and a skill set that people really like. But his first season, Clark, was a roller coaster.
Yeah, it really was. He was an off guard in high school and in his first year of college as well. Really only played full-time at the point the year before he was drafted.
Damari Carroll's checked in for the 76ers. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Barnes. Smart misses.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Irving attacking. Here's Plumlee.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The 76ers leading by 4. Now Smart. He has 7. Here's Hollis.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Screen by Ajik. Dishes it to Carroll. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists now in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Screen by Ajik. Hollis Jefferson passes to Ajik. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Jazz trail by 8. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Hardaway dishes to Plumlee. Goes back up. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player. Has the size, the bang, and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegian. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Thompson, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Solomon Hill comes in for Bogdanovich. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Exum in for Kyrie Irving. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
And, you know, back to Plumlee, he showed steady improvement last season, improved statistically in just about every category over his rookie year. He could become a little less mechanical with his postgame. I think he could even go higher.
It's back to Hill. The drive by Thompson. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. The 76ers leading by 7. Smart with the ball. He's got 7. And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Utah making a change here. Allen's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Damari Carroll. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
You know, one thing about Plumlee, going back, he's been a tremendous rebounder. He can shoot over 60% from the field for you. However, he was a terrible free throw shooter last season, under 50%, which caused at least a couple teams to employ a little hack-a-Mason strategy.
Down low. Thompson misses. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to Golden State. And Thompson kicks to Barbosa. Wide open look. That's good on the jump shot. And now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, If you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
1:29 left in the first half. Stolen by Thompson.
Well, that was really a gift there. A nice steal, but probably a pass that shouldn't have been made in the first place.
Leandro Barbosa on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Tries it from 19. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Exum. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. .52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. O'Quinn, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Trying to get back on track. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
There's a good screen. Exum kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Hill. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Asik. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Utah ball. 76 substitution.
Here's Exum.
CJ Miles.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first. Third quarter starting here now. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
What a stellar outing in this one for Thompson. 15 points, and he's drained 3 3-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Plumlee out there with Parker. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Henderson in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Irving dishes to Plumlee. Parker fires. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And here is Barnes. On the wing, Thompson. Hardaway with the steal. Up the floor. Here's Henderson. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
And O'Quinn kicks to Asik. Nobody near Barnes. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. Jazz trailed by 5. The pass to Henderson. He kicks it to Parker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated, and now the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while in the national play. On the wing, Irving. O'Quinn defending. And that one's good, Irving.
That one goes down, but offensively, just 1 of 4 to start the third quarter.
Here's O'Quinn, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Irving attacking to the middle. Here's Parker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And Jabari Parker is a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year. A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And it's Parker again missing.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really 2 different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Out left to the wing. Hardaway against Carroll. Hardaway passes to Henderson. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Parker's shot is off.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them.
Here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. Barnes has got 8. And the Jazz call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And the 76ers with some changes. Kufis checked in for Usher. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Barnes. And it's C.J. Miles in for Kyle O'Quinn. Irving dishes to Plumlee. Inside. And that one's good. Henderson's got 10.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
And Bayless kicks to Miles. The feed to Kufis. Now Carroll. He's got 7. To the wing on the left. Hollis Jefferson passes to Kufis. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And a few more points tacked on to their lead in the cruelest way possible.
You're right. Yeah, those putback jams sting, don't they? My goodness.
Yeah, they really hurt you. I mean, the defense forces a miss and then can't rebound it and finish off the defense. They're hanging their heads in their chest now.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
For the Jazz, Thompson is checked in for Plumlee. And it's Barbosa in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Outside Irving. From deep three-point range. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And he gets it to go.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Miles dishes to Carroll. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Covered by Irving. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson. Back to Parker. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jared Bayless.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
For the Jazz, Lavoy Allen's checked in for Jabari Parker. Hill comes in for Gerald Henderson. And it's Exum in for Kyrie Irving.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
They set the pick. And it's Miles missing. Jazz trail by 3. Allen left side. The 15-footer. And that's good off the glass that time.
Nice piece of work there. Get yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
And the 76ers call time here.
And, guys, Dante Exum is such a fluid, versatile athlete. Really shows great promise. Has tremendous size and length for a point guard. Can also play the 2. His rookie season last year, though, a mixed bag.
And the 76ers with some changes. Barnes comes in for Hollis Jefferson. And it's Chalmers in for C.J. Miles. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Bayless's shot is off. For Dante Exum, Greg, last season he didn't shoot the ball that well, and his turnover rate was what you might expect from a rookie, but his defense was good. In fact, borderline excellent at times.
That's a great point, Kevin. And what I like about Exum, when his shot wasn't falling, he didn't allow it to affect the other facets of his game. He would find ways to contribute, and that's the kind of attitude that so many scouts got excited about when they were talking about this guy in the first place.
There's the dish to Carroll. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Carroll's got 10 points in the game.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
The screen from Thompson. Here's Barbosa. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Really an extraordinary game for Barbosa. He has 9 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt. They'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Philadelphia's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Feeds it to Carroll. Launches a 3. Chalmers' shot is no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Barbosa kicks to Exum. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Another miss by Utah.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And it's blocked. Barbosa with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Exum. It's Hill on the wing. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
The shot by Carroll, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Hill left side. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break. You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around. And that's why he needed the timeout.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Thompson comes in for Mario Chalmers. Thompson outside to stop the run. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
O'Quinn can't hit. Jazz leading by 3. Exum kicks to Thompson. Pass to Exum. Back to Allen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Ashik's checked in. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Barnes. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And watching Matt Barnes, he will do all the dirty work for you. He's an instigator. He's an agitator. And he's a team player, I think, at the core. And everywhere he's gone, you know, and he's played for a lot of teams, Greg, he's had that role.
It's a great point. I call him a glue guy. You know, he's not someone who's going to be a volume scorer or a smooth playmaker, but the game really is built on grit. Diving for loose balls, taking charges, making hard fouls, you know, whatever it takes to help his team win. I like that line, antagonist. That's a very good way to describe him.
For Matt Barnes, I really felt last season was one of his best. He was the Tony Allen-type defensive guy for Doc Rivers' team. Did all the little things, and he was efficient. Near his career high for three-point percentage and a career low in turnover.
O'Quinn, the pass to Barnes. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Hill. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Exum in the corner. The screen from Thompson. Kicks it to Hill. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got his 5th assist in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Jazz up 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. 4th quarter should be good. Jazz leading by 6. And so in the game for the 76ers, Matt Barnes is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot. Pass to Henderson. Lets it go with a 3.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
There's the screen. Dishes it to Barnes. And the pass to O'Quinn. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's Thompson off the drive. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Irving kicks to Plumlee. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Plumlee. To the inside. Here's Parker. And he converts the layup. Parker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Jazz.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
This is when the defenders really have to protect the basket. You need to be in sync as a unit defensively. Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
Hardaway dishes to Plumlee. In the corner, Irving with it. He feeds it to Parker. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 14 points for Parker.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
There's the screen. It's tipped. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now, here is Irving. Tight defense on him. Bayless grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Barnes against Parker. Hollis Jefferson. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. He misses the free throw. Some changes for Philadelphia. Damari Carroll's checked in for Barnes. C.J. Miles comes in for Klay Thompson. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jared Bayless.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Utah calls timeout. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Kufis checked in for the 76ers.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Smart kicks to Carroll. Off the screen. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he rips it down.
Irving kicks to Plumlee. Plumlee with the screen. Shot clock at 6. Henderson, no good.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Irving. Right side Hardaway. He kicks to Parker. The Jazz working the ball around now. Releases from the wing and drills it. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
And how does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg, he's cooking with gas. They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Now, here is Irving. Parker up top. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They've got the Timberwolves ahead of them next in Minneapolis. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Now here's Smart. Covered by Irving. It's Koufos atop the key. Knocked away. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Right side Irving. And here's Carroll. The feed to Smart. Carroll against Irving. It's Henderson on the wing. Plumlee, the pass to Irving. Back to Plumlee. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Irving leading the charge.
Punches it down and pop.
Rubs it in, and it looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Irving. And then for Philadelphia, Matt Barnes is checked in for Koufos. Klay Thompson comes in for C.J. Myers. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Smart.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second 3 of the half right there.
Out to the right wing. Plumlee with a screen on Barnes. The basket, the bump, and the foul. Oh, what a play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And with Gerald Henderson Jr., what you see is what you get. A solid player, good athleticism, but he doesn't really specialize, Clark, in any one thing.
Well said, Kevin. Right on the mark with that. He came into the league as a jack-of-all-trades kind of guy. Skills were somewhat unrefined. That's sort of where he is today. He is who he is.
Here's Exum. And the shot is long. The 76ers trail by 7. Barnes kicks to Bayless. Off target with his 3.
And going back to Henderson, he has the raw tools and intelligence to be a good scorer, but limited range and ball handling skills have put a cap on his development. Plus, he kind of lacks a go-to scorer's mentality.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Parker, right side. 5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And, of course, Gerald Henderson Jr.'s dad was a solid NBA player in his own right. Never made an all-star team, but was a 3-time NBA champion. And ultimately, that's what counts.
Plumlee hits them both.
Looking at the game for Plumlee, he has 9 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
Here's Barnes. Dishes to Kira. They recover it. The shot's good from O'Quinn. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Now Exum. Parker, right side. Plumlee sets the pick for Parker. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Exum. And the shot falls short this time.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
There's the dish to Plumlee. Feeds it to Parker. Pass to Henderson. To the right side. Exum kicks to Parker. In the corner, Henderson with it. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Henderson's got 12 points here in the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And the 76ers call time here. Look at Gerald Henderson. He's been playing really well.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Irving's checked in for Utah. Omer Asher, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Marcus Smart comes in for Jared Bayless. Screen by Asher. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The shot is off. Great D that time from Hardaway. Jazz leading by 10. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from Hardaway.
At the line for your Jazz, Tim Hardaway Jr.
He's off on the second. The 76ers trail by 11. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stop.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Take a look at what Irving's done. 9 points and 9 assists. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark, you're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
In the corner, Smart with it. Here's Hushik. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Irving. It's Henderson on the wing. Plumlee with a screen on Barnes. Up off the screen. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Utah leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so many key players that you could point to tonight, but in particular, a great game for Parker. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Irving with the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
76ers ball.
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Smart, and so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge, and that